Chopsticks, Chinese,
Japanese,
Korean,
Western. Wow.
chopsticks, chopsticks, chopsticks. As you can see, there are many types of chopsticks in front of us. Today we're going to talk about what is the difference between Chinese chopsticks, Korean chopsticks, and Japanese chopsticks. Now, Klaus, you can see usually the Chinese chopsticks, they're made out of wood, and some fancier one they even made out of like different materials. In Thailand, right? They have those are made out of the teeth of the elephant, which now because animal you don't want to hurt the elephant, so now breed is not as popular. But that used to be a symbol of status. They can use those kind of chopsticks, right? Now you can also see in Korea, the chopsticks are made out of metal.
Is there a reason why it's metal? Other one is metal and other one is wood.
Yes, from my Korean friend, what they share with me is because during the wartime, a family, they tend to move around a bit. So they want to use something that's more sustainable and also unbreakable, right? So metal compared to wood, you can see, and metal also, when you use it, it's also for hygiene purposes. They feel like it's just cleaner. And also you can not just chopsticks, Korean, they also use the metal bowls, right? So it's also easier to heat up the food and also easy to cook. So again, the rice and everything that they eat. So just a couple, imagine a family, couple bowls, metal bowls, and some metal chopsticks, they're good to go. So it's during the wartime to develop that. So even though now there's no war, but they still maintain that tradition. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, Jason, what about the Japanese chopstick?
Yeah, the Japanese chopsticks this is just one of many types they have in Japan, or what they call hashi, and they're more pointed, and it's basically made to be able to handle delicate foods like noodles or sushi and many other types of Japanese foods. So deep history as well from there.
So then it's easier just to get the food. Interesting.
That's right.
It's very interesting. Also the noodles, the ramen.
That's right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And Vic, I know you have a super jumbo chopstick.
Klaus, have you seen these?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You can reach very far.
That's right.
Even the table.
That's right. So chopsticks like these are more uncommon. Of course, we will never really use this in a restaurant or at home.
Yes.
But when people are cooking, right, especially in the olden days where you got a big fire going, especially with Chinese style
all
cooking,
the oil, right?
With the wok and all the tossing, you don't really want to stand too close to the fire, to the wok.
Yes.
So you want to be able to reach the food that you're cooking, but you want to be able to stand far away enough. So hence chopsticks that are, almost more than twice as long as the normal ones here.
Compare that.
Yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing. That's very cool.
Yeah, and we also have these kind of chopsticks where they're a little fancier. They're more like modern style of chopsticks, right? It's got some decorations at the end there with silver accent, right? And I would say, these ones are pretty symmetrical. So I think more Chinese people will use the symmetrical ones.
Yeah.
And then the Korean and the Japanese ones tend to taper off a little bit more at the tip.
And then very often, of course, in North America, we have the reusable, like the just one-time use disposable, right? That's it. It's kind of simple like that. Which kind of, it's half Chinese, half Japanese.
And you know what else it reminds me of? The Western world likes to use like disposable forks and spoons. Well, this is kind of like the equivalent of that in Asia to be able to have disposable wooden.
So this is just made of wood, bamboo?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have one interesting story about these.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people have seen this, but disposable chopsticks, they usually come, it's stuck together, right?
Yes.
That's right.
And you got to snap them apart.
Yes.
Now, some people will start to do this.
Oh, yes, yes.
If you're
Now, why did they do
what
that?
they're doing is there's usually, when they're manufactured, they're mass-produced, there's maybe a little bit of, things stuck on the end.
Or leftovers,
Or
You might get
that
it.
might be sharp, that might be, that might hurt your mouth. So what you do is you just kind of, rub them against each other to shave off.
They're not trying to make fire, okay?
All the extra stuff that might be still attached to the chopsticks. Now they're nice and smooth for eating.
Yes, and even I'll share one last story. It's with the chopsticks. If you take the 4 chopsticks and you combine that together, it created and made up of a word in Chinese character called Tin. It means farmland in Chinese. so that we symbolize a lot of if you think about where the crops come from, the farmers, our rice, right? So it has a little bit of that wisdom in it. It's pretty interesting. So those are the different types of chopsticks. Share with us what type of chopstick that you use. Comment below. Also, maybe share with us what other videos you want to see, you want us to teach, you want us to share. Comment below. If this is the first time you're watching our video, click on the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on notification. Also, you can click on the I button. Check out some of the other Decode China videos that we have. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.